I can't do it. Hey everybody, Luxinda Swirl here, a new day, new Tumbler project. And don't panic, we are not going to be playing with this ever again. This is just to remind you where we stand as of the last time I tried to find a turner that was at least as fast as this one with the variable speed control, if not faster. This was a total fail. If you haven't seen this video, I will link to it below. Just a reminder, that's all this is. Now it's going to go away because here's my latest find. Ta-da! It is a bit of a monster, but we are going to try it out. And I'm really excited about it. It comes with 2 arms, and you get to ask for arms that most accurately fit the kind of cups you do. So I got a 20 skinny straight and a 30 to 35 ounce skinny straight. Basically, those are the 3 cups I do the most often. Okay, so here we are. This is called the Cupinator. This is made by a wonderful set of people who run their own Etsy store. Admittedly, it is extremely expensive when compared to this one, which cost me about, I think, $30 to $39. This one, 16 RPM. This, for real, I'm not going to do the Spinal Tap 11 anymore. This one goes up to 9 RPM. If this one truly goes up to 16, then it's almost twice as fast. So we will be testing this out. It has 2 on-off switches. One is marked fan, and then there is also an off-on switch here. It goes up for one direction, middle is stop or off, and bottom is changed to the other direction. Same as this one here. So basically, the controls are the same, with the exception that this has an extra one for on and off of the fan here, which will help cool the motor. And the motors for the turners that we all have tend to get rather hot when they're running. So this is a really nice extra feature. They put a fan on the back. You don't have to run it if you don't want to, I guess for noise purposes or something. So here's how the arm works. It is an on-off. It is a push-on. There's a groove in the arm, and that goes into the notch here on this shaft. It is held in place by a very strong magnet. So that's pretty cool. So now we're going to test it to see how fast it is compared to my, my pink one here. So let me get everything plugged in and we'll be right back. Okay, I think they're both in frame, at least the shaft part of both. So we are going to, like I did when I did the last turner test, put piece of tape on each so we can see how they rotate in comparison with each other. Both the variable speed switches, or dials actually, are both turned up to their highest level. Now I should be able to turn them on and both going in the same direction, and we'll see which one's faster. Here we go. Oh yeah, look at this one go. So this one's spinning at 9 RPM and this one's supposedly spinning at 16 RPM. Look how nice and steady the arm is too. Now we're gonna set it going in the other direction, just out of curiosity. Let's get these lined up again. Here we go. Woohoo! Look at that. That is awesome. Oh my goodness, how exciting. Turn them off. Cool. All right, I'm going to put this one aside. That was the test I wanted to do. And I'm going to use my 20 skinny straight arm. I have a customer order where they want me to make this same design, rainbow tumbler, but in a 20 skinny straight size. I'm using my new 20 skinny cup holder. This is just spray painted. We're not using resin at all at this point. So spray painted cup. I'm going to flood it with alcohol, and then I'm going to drop on rainbow colors, all from Marabou. So my Roy G. Biv, cherry red, and then red orange is my orange, metallic yellow, metallic green, then metallic blue, then metallic violet. And I don't shake these metallic ones up. I don't want the metallic aspect. I just want the colors. And I do have my brass accents. This is Pinata Brass Alcohol Ink diluted with 50% more. So for example, if I put 1 ounce of alcohol ink in here, I would put half an ounce more of either 91 or 99% isopropyl alcohol. It dilutes it a little better and it flows better when I do this kind of tumbler. And I'm just going to turn this on. We're going to put it on high, the highest it goes, which according to this is 16 RPM, and we're going to see what happens. Yeah, I mean, the ink could just fly off into the room. It could fly off all over me. Who knows? You'll be here to see it with me first. So here we go. Turn it all the way up. I'm going to turn the fan on just because. Start by flooding it with isopropyl alcohol. This just gives our colors somewhere to travel on the cup when I drop them on. Here's a, whoop! Wow, that was more than I wanted to put on there. Okay. It's all right, we're fine. Everything's fine. Now, if you start noticing color down here, keep in mind that is mostly the cheapo clear isopropyl alcohol. I'm not doing a whole lot of wasteful stuff here with my inks. Some people think this is terribly wasteful, but it really doesn't have to be. Okay, now my brass. I'm going to leave this on. I'm going to leave the camera running. We'll speed things up really fast. See how much movement we get. We'll come back when it's all dry. That should be, I'll give it half an hour or so, but alcohol evaporates really quickly, so it shouldn't take very long. All right, so this cup turned out beautifully. Hopefully you can see there's some sparkle in there. I ended up using Glitter Chimp's Prism because I couldn't find my Mr. Nola's Glitters Crew Juice, which I'm not saying they're exactly the same, but they're very similar. They're both fine cut, rainbow, opalescent glitters in white. I think that's gorgeous. This is a customer order, so it will get somebody's name on it and more resin on top to seal everything on, and then it'll go off to that customer, but I wanted you to see. It turned out great. I love my new mini ultimate cuppinator. Okay, I just wanted to wrap up very briefly. I wanted to speak to you about my cuppinator and my thoughts on it. I absolutely love it. I've used it several times since I finished the video you just watched. And every time it has done exactly what I hoped, and it hasn't disappointed me at all. It works fantastic. It will be taking the place of my pink one, the one that I used to joke goes up to 11. That one is slowly dying now, so if I hadn't found this one, I'd still be desperately on the hunt for something like this. I'd like to touch on a couple points that the makers of this machine stress on their Etsy store site. Introducing one of the most capable, accurate, and settings diverse machines in existence for cup makers. This machine is super stable and amazingly diverse. It's for the serious cup maker. It's not recommended for somebody who's starting out or wants to see if you like cup making. This cup maker will be able to dial in a specific speed between 4 and 20, it says 20 RPMs. We found the faster speed to make the serape style of cup a piece of cake. Am I happy I found this? Absolutely. I am thrilled beyond belief. Do I wish there were something like the other one still available on Amazon that cost about $37? Yes, I absolutely still wish that were available, and I'm hoping someday it'll come back. I will link that one below. It will probably still say currently unavailable if you click the link, but you never know, so I keep checking it periodically just on the off chance they bring that back. Anyway, this is a fabulous machine. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe. I will see you in the next video.